to Epic Talks Behind the Curtains. I'm your host, Jada Monet, and I'm here with Rocky. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. Today has been a really good day. The conference has been absolutely amazing, mind-blowing, and I'm just grateful to be here.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. As far as your content, what type of content do you create?
Absolutely. So, like I said, I'm Rocky. I'm a creative. I do all things ministry. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm also a social media manager. So that's something that I really love to do. So anything that's pretty creative, I've pretty much either done it or have a passion for it. So.
Oh, awesome. What advice would you give to aspiring content creators or managers or anything like that?
Yeah, I would say to make God the root of everything you do. So I was just having a conversation with some people before I got here, and we talked about the pressure of putting out content and the pressure of creating and just being a creator and how to balance a life of faith with what it is that we create. And it's just like, it's not really a balance or a pressure if Christ is the center of all of it. You don't have to balance the faith. You don't have to feel that weight and that pressure of having to push out. It just it'll come if it's rooted in the right things. So I feel like that's something that has helped keep me going and something that I feel like I would love to instill into other people too. And just let them know, like, if your faith is the basis of what it is that you create, then it'll be received well and you won't feel that pressure.
Yes, that's awesome. So with your faith-based content, would you say you deal with a lot of like negative feedback or criticism?
Yeah, there are times that I deal with some negative feedback just because of the fact that I'm very different and I'm somebody who thinks outside of the box. So for example, there was this song out, it was going really, really viral on TikTok called they were like, "Hello Christ," but it wasn't a Christ-centered song. So in my head I'm like, what if we made this a Christ-centered song? So I went in the studio and I ended up remixing it, and that went viral. And you had a lot of people like, "This is what we need, this is amazing, this is wow." And then you had some people who was just like, "This isn't of God," because it was like, this wasn't originally supposed to be a Christian song. But for me, it's like, what the devil meant for evil, God is gonna turn it around for good. So y'all gonna get some edification from this song and God will be glorified. So yeah, I deal with those situations and like, they come. But like I said, like, everything that I do is rooted in Christ. And if Christ is for me, literally no comment, no words or any criticism can be against me. I feel it. I'm a human, but I trust in God. So
do you find yourself responding or you just ignore the comments?
I'm the person who doesn't respond. I have responded in seasons past, but I feel as though if it's rooted in anger or if I am allowing my emotions to get the best of me in a negative way, I have to keep quiet. I'm the person who will just turn the other cheek and just like, hey, that's your opinion. If that's your opinion, so be it.
Right.
And I find a lot of peace and solitude in that, because I know if I engage in it, then I'll continue it or even condone it. And I don't. So
touched on a little bit about you doing a remix to the song. So do you make your own music or do you just do covers?
Yes, so I do make my own music. I actually have a project out called Capes. I released it during the pandemic, the worst time to ever release anything. All the shows, all the fests, all the dates, everything was shut down, and that was really, really sad. But I also sing with Forward City Music. We're connected to Travis Green.
Awesome.
So yeah,
I love him.
Yes. So we sing with him, we travel with him, but then also he started the group. So it's me and a few other young people who like are just completely radical and crazy for God. So
oh wow, my church Word of Faith, we just had a youth conference last year, and he came to the.
I was there.
Awesome,
yeah.
That conference was amazing.
Absolutely, yeah, it was a good time.
Yes,
definitely a good time.
Definitely love to have him, and even his testimony and everything was just so powerful, and it was so good. Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yes,
him and Pastor Jackie, and she's here today.
Yes.
So. Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, to close off, what platforms can our people find you on?
People can find me on Instagram is my main platform, or TikTok, but the name is always going to be the same. It's just Rocky, or at Rocky, RAHKII.
Awesome. And do you have any brands you would like to promote?
Not really, but if you want to follow me, follow me. You can subscribe to my YouTube. You can follow me on TikTok, and you can also download and stream my music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all streaming outlets.
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.